Bright Beauty. Every student matters.
Hello children, welcome to the session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the question and answers from the topics that we have covered so far. So children, the first question is, what do you mean by reflection? Give example from your daily life. So children, what is reflection? Reflection of light is when the light hits some polished surface. It can be a mirror, it can be water, and it can be a steel plate. Any polished surface can be there, and after hitting the surface it changes the direction. So this change in the direction of light after hitting a polished surface or a mirror is called as reflection of light. And examples from daily life are, when you see yourself in a plain mirror, it is your reflection, so it is an example of reflection of light. Then if you are standing near a river bank and you try to observe yourself in water, you can see your image, and this is your reflection. Why? Because the mirror is because the water is acting like a mirror. Okay, so let's move to the next question. What is the nature of image formed by the plane mirror? So children, we have studied a lot, a detailed form of the image formed by the plane mirror with the help of activities. But here the question can come only for 2 to 3 marks. If it comes for only 2 to 3 marks, you just have to write about the nature of the image. So the first point is, the image formed will be identical. That is of the same size as the object. Okay. Second, it will be formed behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. Next, it is always erect and virtual. Erect and virtual image is formed. And also the fourth point is, the image is formed as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Okay, let's just discuss this fourth point. The image is formed exactly as far behind the mirror as the object is front of it, as the object is in front of it. Suppose this is your mirror and you have placed the object at a distance of 5 centimeter. Okay, suppose you have placed a candle over here, so the image will also be formed 5 centimeter behind the mirror. Okay, I hope you would have understood all these points. So let's move to the next question. So children, how do we write this? We can write this in the form. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Children, give an activity to study the nature of image formed by the plane mirror. So children, in this we are going to discuss about the activity so that we can understand more about the nature of the image formed by the plane mirror. For this, what we are going to do is, we will understand this with the help of an activity. We are going to take a chessboard. And children, if you don't have a chessboard, no need to worry, you can create your own with the help of a chart paper by drawing equal squares of equal dimensions. You can use a scale. Okay, so you can make your own, and in the middle of it you will draw a line, a thick line, and on this line you will place a plane mirror vertically. You have to place a plane mirror vertically. Now you will place an object, say a sharpener, at different position and try to observe the image, and we will figure out the nature of image. Suppose we have placed this sharpener in the 1, 2 and 3rd square. Now try to observe where the image is formed. It will be formed 1, 2 and in the 3rd square. So the image is formed as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. This is the first nature of it. Second, you will observe that the image formed by the plane mirror is exactly identical to the object. That is, it is of the same size. Also, what is the position of it? It is formed behind the mirror. It is formed behind the mirror. Okay, And children, if we try to observe this image on a screen by placing a piece of paper, we won't be able to observe it on the paper. So the nature of the image formed is virtual and erect. Virtual. And also if we try to place some other object, you will observe that the nature of image remains the same, that is, it is always identical, it is behind the mirror, it is virtual and erect. Okay, and the image is always formed as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Okay, children. So let's move to the next question. Briefly mention whether mirror changes the direction of light. Yes, children, the mirror will change the direction of light. How? Suppose we can understand this with the help of an activity. How? Let's take a torch. We are going to place it at an angle and we will cover the glass of this torch with a paper. Okay, and we'll make 3 slits in this paper and we'll let the light to fall on the plane mirror, and we can observe that the light falls on the mirror. We can observe this. The 3 beam of light we can observe coming from the 3 slits, and after reflection you can also observe the change in the direction of the light, and it can be observed in a better way if you place a piece of paper just below the apparatus that we are using, and make sure that you do this activity in a little darker room. In that way you will be able to observe the changes in the direction of the beam of light very easily. Okay, children. So these were all of the questions. Okay, we have one more question. Is the image formed by the plane mirror always upright? Yes, children, the image formed by the plane mirror is always upright, and we call it as the erect image. Okay, that is, if you place a pencil in front of a plane mirror, you can observe exactly same image as the object. If you have placed a pen or pencil like this, you will observe its image exactly like this, and if you place it in inverted position, you will observe the inverted image. That is, the image formed by the plane mirror is always erect. Okay. So children, next question is, what is a virtual image? So children, the virtual images are the one which cannot be obtained on screen. So the images which cannot be obtained on screen are called as virtual images. Okay. So that's it, guys. These were the question and answers from the session that we have covered so far. So thank you so much for your attention.